Hello students, this is Professor Kiran Poddar, Angadi Institute of Technology and Management. Let us discuss one important example on formation of partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constant. This is quite interesting as well as very important example because many times this question is asked in the examination also. This is quite interesting one. What it says, find the partial differential equation of the family of all spheres whose center lies on the plane z equal to 0 and have a constant of radius. What it means? He said a sphere means it will be three-dimensional where x will be there, y will be there and z will be there. Okay, so what is our expectation? So our expectation is something like this. This will be the sphere. But what he said, a sphere whose center lie on a plane z equal to 0 means what? The value of z becomes 0 here. Z equal to 0 means there will be something on x and something on y, but z is 0. Then automatically what happens? This z value becomes totally 0. Then we get something like this, and where z is not there, then we are going to get the value for this sphere something like this. It lies on this, so this will be the sphere. Now that has to be calculated, but sphere is a sphere. It is a three-dimensional concept of a circle. So let us see what to do first. So first we write down the description for this. So coordinates of the center of sphere, coordinate of this center of sphere can be taken as coordinates are a comma b comma c, but as we all know here, as per the given thing, a lies on x, b lies on y and c lies on z, and that z is already given as 0. Then it becomes a comma b comma 0 because c is equal to c lies on z and that c is 0. Therefore what we have here, a and b are the arbitrary constants. Okay, a and b are the arbitrary constants where r will be a constant radius, that is for sure, constant radius. Then what is equation of a sphere? We all know equation of a sphere is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus c whole square is equal to r square. But we know that a is available, b is available as an arbitrary constant and c will be 0. Therefore this equation becomes x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus c whole square, but c is 0, the square is equal to r square. Therefore this equation is nothing but x minus a square plus y minus b whole square plus z square is equal to r square. So we call it as equation number 1. Now this becomes equation number 1. So from here we will continue to go for the further relations where a and b are to be eliminated from this equation. Then only we get a partial differential equation which will be totally free from arbitrary constants a and b. So in this equation we can say a and b are the arbitrary constants to be eliminated. So for that what to do? So we'll start with the routine, that is differentiate equation number 1 with respect to x partially. Let us differentiate this equation number 1 with respect to x. What happens? X minus a whole square with respect to x will be 2 times x minus a into differentiation of this bracket with respect to x will be 1 plus differentiation of y minus b square with respect to x will be 0 plus differentiation of z square, since z is a function of x and y, therefore it will be differentiated with respect to x, like 2z into dou z by dou x is equal to r square equal to 0, since r is a constant. Therefore this is nothing but 2 times x minus a plus 2 times z, and we all know dou z by dou x is nothing but p, notation p is equal to 0, or else we can take it as x minus a will be equal to minus zp. So take 2 common, send it to the other end, it becomes 0, then send this zp to the RHS. Then this will be called as equation number 2. Similarly, differentiate equation number 1 with respect to y partially. If we differentiate this also with respect to y partially, then what we will be getting? We will be getting differentiation of this with respect to y. So first term 0. Then this is 2 times y minus b plus 2z into dou z by dou y is equal to 0. Similarly, 2 into y minus b plus 2 into z q, because again we take dou z by dou y is equal to a notation q. Therefore q is equal to 0, or else similarly it is y minus b is equal to minus zq. We call it as equation number 3. Same thing. Take 2 common, send it to the other end, it becomes 0. Then take zq to the other part, that is RHS, then it becomes minus zq. Then we got x minus a, y minus b values. Already these terms are available in equation number 1. Our aim is to eliminate term a and b, where a and b are associated with x and y, but that can be substituted easily in this one. So let us substitute these values here. So if we substitute equation number 2 and 3 in equation number 1, then what happens? Equation number 1 becomes x minus a whole square, that is nothing but minus zp, so it is minus zp the square, plus y minus b whole square, that is nothing but minus zq the square, plus z square is equal to r square. Since it is a square and minus sign comes under the square, it becomes plus, so it is z square p square plus z square q square plus z square is equal to r square. Therefore let us take z square common, then inside the bracket we will be getting p square plus q square plus 1 is equal to r square. So this is the required partial differential equation. Even if you want to go through its original notations, that is p and q are nothing but the derivatives, that can also be taken. If you want to take that term, it will be like z square into dou z by dou x square plus dou z by dou y square plus 1 is equal to r square. So this becomes the required partial differential equation. Thank you.